Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a holiday gift guide for travel lovers. These items are the perfect gift this holiday season. So first up, I'm going to talk about packing cubes. You either have a love or hate them relationship with packing cubes, but I love them. I use them every trip I take. Couple reasons. One, they help me stay organized, but two, with this specific packing cube, they are compression. Now, some of the others, you just smash everything down in, and I do have another how to use packing cube video, and I'll link it somewhere, so you can go check that out. However, I recently got a new set, and these are actual compression packing cubes, and they helped me save so much space on my recent trip to Disney World when I just packed a backpack, a carry-on only size, like high school backpack. I did not use my regular ones, I use these. So what's great about these is they actually compress. They have a second zipper that will compress down. So what I did first was I had them fully expanded and then I packed them, and you can see, so it goes, so how much bigger this is, there's still room in here. I can fit more in here. However, once you pack them, then you close the zipper to compress it and it gets really small, which fits in your suitcase better or your backpack or however you're traveling. It fits in there better so you can pack more in less space. So I highly recommend these packing cubes for your travel buddy who needs some organization in their life or they just need to save space. These are fantastic. Item number 2. Anybody who's traveling on a long haul flight, meaning long haul flights are usually like 6-7 hours or more, and anybody who goes on those flights, they need headphones. They're going to come in handy on domestic or short haul flights as well, but long haul flights, you really need headphones because the ones the airlines give out, either A, they charge you for them, or B, they're just not very good. I remember on my flight on Qatar Airways, they gave them out for free, but I couldn't hear anything through them because the airplane engine was so loud. So I have these that I actually ended up using. I brought them with me. Sorry, these are Beats by Dre. And they are over the ear, so they're comfortable because a lot of the times they're in the earbuds, and after wearing them for a while, that can hurt your ears. So these go over the ears. You can just plug them into the seat back in front of you. Even if it has a 2-prong plug for the headphones and your headphones only has one, you can still just plug this in and it'll work just fine. Don't let that 2-prong thing scare you. You don't need a special adapter unless you want one, but these work just fine. So I always take these on all my long haul flights and they work fantastic. So I would recommend getting something like this. It's a perfect Christmas gift because then they can use them on other things as well. They don't just need them for flying, but who doesn't need a set of headphones, right? Another item that is a great gift for anybody who travels and checks a bag, you know that most airlines have a weight requirement when you check a bag, and sometimes airlines have one when you carry on a bag as well. That happened to me in Egypt. I have a luggage scale. You just put this through the suitcase handle, you attach it so it creates a loop, and then after you turn it on, you just pull up, and the weight of the bag actually reads in the scale, and it tells you in either pounds or is it kilograms? Yes. It'll tell you the weight of your bag so that you know if you have too much in there and need to change things, like take some out or move to a different bag, or if you have plenty of room left over and you have room for souvenirs. So I recommend this. It does fold up small. I keep it in the box it came in because that way I can take care of it. But I use this, and when I do travel with a checked bag, I'll put this in my bag and carry it with me. That way I know when I'm coming back home if I have bought too many souvenirs or anything like that. So I definitely recommend this as well. I've had this for years and I love it. It works great. Okay, so one other thing that I actually recently purchased is travel cutlery. So don't make the same mistake I did. I'm not used to traveling with this yet, and I completely forgot, and I threw it in my carry-on bag, and I forgot to take the butter knife out. So when I went through security, they had to search my bag and they threw it away. And rightfully so, I totally made a mistake. That was my fault. But if you take it out beforehand, you get to keep it. And then if you ever check your bag, it's totally fine in a checked bag. You just can't take it on a carry-on. But this is what's left of my cutlery. So it has a nice spoon. It's a fantastic size. The fork is also okay to carry on, by the way. And then it comes with 2 different straws with rubber tips you can put on. So they are, one is bent and then one is straight, if you like that. It also comes with chopsticks. So if you're going somewhere and need chopsticks, you have those. And then a brush to clean the straws with. And it comes in this nice case. It is like plastic interior, so you can just wipe it out if it gets dirty. And then on the back, there's a little pouch too. So I don't know if you want to put like your dirty chopsticks in there or the straws in there, maybe they would fit. That's actually a fantastic idea. I might do that. Or if you want to put like napkins or maybe condiments in there to carry, I don't know. But this is a really, really nice thing to have. So like if you're going to like European countries and you want to have, or anywhere, and you want to have a picnic at a park, you know, you have cutlery right here. Or if you go and you order takeaway food and they forget to give you a fork and a spoon, you're set, you're golden. They're very small. They have different colors. I picked the rainbow ones because I thought that was just really fun. And they're really inexpensive. So I definitely recommend this for anybody who likes to travel a lot. And honestly, you can also keep these in your car. You know why? Because if you're going out to eat somewhere and you're getting food to go and you didn't get silverware and you're going back to work to eat, there you go. You're set. You're good. So I definitely recommend that as well. It's a really practical gift to have. Okay, something that I don't travel anywhere without is a travel or portable fan. I have 2 different ones. And yes, I take both. So this one is fantastic because, I mean, it's just a handheld fan, nothing fancy except that it folds. So it can pack small, or with how I use it, I just fold it like this and I'll set it down on the table. And then it's my fan to blow on me at nighttime when I'm in a hotel room, because I am one of those people who has to sleep with a fan on. And this solves that problem. It's so nice. It's got different speeds. It feels fantastic. And it does recharge. So there's a little cord right there. It's a micro USB cord that you can recharge it. I just keep it plugged in all night long so that the battery doesn't die on me while I'm sleeping. And then I also have another one that I just recently got. This one is a mister and a fan. So it opens up. There is a little bottle that comes with it for you to put the water in, use the water to pour it into the reservoir right here. And then it is a fan, but then it also has mist that comes out of this little silver spot right here. And again, it has different settings. But I like to travel with this one because if I'm going to be somewhere hot, then this one I can take with me during the day. And I can use the mister on it as well if it's really hot outside. I like to have both because the one I leave plugged in next to the bed and the other one I take with me during the day. And I know that that's kind of high maintenance, but it's what I like. Okay, so the next couple items I have are actually really suited for international travel. If you know somebody who is going on any kind of trip internationally or maybe domestically, one of these or 2 of these could be good for domestic, but mostly these are perfect for international. And the first one is a passport holder. So this one I purchased a while ago. It has room for your vaccine card up here. It also has room for your passport right here. I don't have mine in here for security purposes, but I did use this on a couple trips that I have recently taken. So I know that the vaccine card is maybe not as necessary now as it was a year ago, but it's really good to have a passport holder because the new passports have RFID chips in them, and a lot of the passport holders these days are RFID blocking. So they're really good to have. Plus, it's just really cute. You know, who doesn't want that? One of the other things that is great for international travel, especially if you know a specific trip somebody is planning, but again, this can be used for domestic if you buy the right one, but guidebooks, guys, guidebooks. I love guidebooks. I have so many. My favorites are the one by Rick Steves, but I also really like the Eyewitness Travel Top 10 books, and I have several of those as well. But these are fantastic for anybody you know who is planning a trip. No matter where they're going, you can always find a guidebook. So I recommend guidebooks. They're a great holiday gift. All right, so my next holiday gift item is something I have talked about before, but I will always recommend this because it will always be necessary if you are traveling internationally. And that is going to be a converter or adapter for your electronics. So mine, I have a nice case for it. I have gotten that recently, and I will link that down below as well. But this is my Bestech international travel adapter. It's also a converter, which you probably don't need anymore because most electronics these days convert automatically. But I still like this one because it has 3 US plugs, but then it's also got, right here, 4 USB ports. So I can plug 7 things into this at the same time. And this specific one comes with several different adapters. So I can take this anywhere in the world. I don't need to purchase another one because it won't work in one country maybe. So it comes with this one. This is like the one that just goes onto the cord. And then there's 3 more. So I can't remember off the top of my head which each one these fit into, but you can see what they look like. So I typically just Google what outlet does this country use, and there's usually an image, and then I just go pick the right one. So I don't actually take all of them with me when I'm traveling. I just take the ones I need. But I also got this new case recently. It's really nice. So the adapter fits right in there, and there's a pocket up here, and that's where I put the cord and the adapters. All right, so you can see they're up here. So the reason I like having this case for it too, which would be a nice addition, is because it folds up really, it closes really nicely. It's sturdy, so it's not gonna get smashed or broken or anything in your suitcase, but then it's also compact and it's like a nice square so it can pack easily. So that is a great idea to have. Great gift for anybody who is going to be traveling internationally anytime in the future. Okay, so I also recommend a flight flap. Again, I've talked about this in a few of my other videos, but I really like it. I don't usually use this for international travel. I typically take this on my domestic flights. Reason being because international flights usually, not always, but usually have an in-flight entertainment system, whereas a lot of the domestic flights on budget airlines or just short haul flights, they don't have an in-flight entertainment system, so they don't have the TV screen in the back of the seat in front of you. So I take this because then I can fold it into like a little easel shape, and then my phone or my tablet will sit right here, and it sits on the tray table in front of me. Or if you have to have the tray table up, you can actually shove this inside the tray table while it's closed, and then your phone or tablet will sit right there, so you can continue watching whatever you want. Or reading if you just don't want to hold anything, which is really handy, especially when you have kids. So I have 2 of these, one for me, one for my daughter. So this next item I recommend is new for me. I just got this recently, and it looks like a little tube of lipstick, but what it is a travel perfume container. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you use this. So you're going to take your body splash, your perfume, whatever, body spray, whatever you want to call it, the little nozzle, you're going to pull it off. Then you take your travel container, and you can see there's a little window here so you can see how full it is, and you just put them on top, and then you push down when you get it lined up. Okay, so it's about half full now. I'm not sure if you can see. You can see it in there, yeah. And then you just spray it. It's awesome. It comes in a set of 4, and then you can take multiple scents if you want, because these are so tiny and compact. It's fantastic. And you didn't have to take the whole bottle. So another idea I have for holiday gift giving is not necessarily fun, but it's a very practical gift. So I recently they're called toiletry skins, and this is what they look like. They just go on the top of any of your toiletry bottles. It prevents leaking. I actually have one on a hairspray. This is a travel size hairspray. It is only 2.9 ounces, so it does fit in a TSA 311 rule. However, I lost the lid. I can't find it. So I didn't want to put it in my bag because I didn't want it to get pressed and then hairspray all over. So I put this on top, and it goes on real easy. And then it fit in my little carry-on bag, and I didn't get hairspray all over everything, and it worked perfectly. Plus, you can put these on things like shampoo and stuff. That way, if, sometimes there's a change in the pressure, it might explode or leak in your bag, and you don't want that. So these work really well for that because they're silicone and they stick really tight, but then they come off really easy too. So I recommend these. Like I said, it may not be the most fun gift, but it is practical and maybe somebody would appreciate that. Another item I really recommend is having an external battery, whether that is to charge your phone or your tablet or your phone. You're going to be using your phone a lot when you're traveling, whether it's for your GPS to get walking directions, or you're taking photos with the camera, or you're texting your Airbnb host to find out the instructions to check in. Whatever the reason, you're going to go through your battery on your phone. So I always travel with my Anker. This one is an older one. I've had this one for like 6 years and it still works. It's fantastic. It has 4 charges for my phone. So I can plug this in overnight. It charges up. By the next day, I can charge my phone 4 times with it. Rinse, repeat. They don't make this model anymore because it is so old, but there is a newer version which is clearly going to be better because technology has come a long way in 6 years. So I will link this down below as well, but I love these. I bought one for my husband for Father's Day and now he always travels with his too because you need it at this point. Like, we just need this. So great gift idea this holiday season. Last but not least, I have an electronics organizer. I take a lot of electronics when I travel. So I only have about half my chargers in here right now, but you can see how it works. There's a little pocket down here that's zippered. There's also a pocket behind the zipper. It's a really fantastic kit. This is actually the second one I've owned. I like it better than the first. The first one was a hard one. And this one's actually really soft and you can like fold it up to shove it wherever you need to in your bag. So I do like that better because I feel like it takes up less space. But I recommend something like this because who doesn't travel with a million electronics these days? And I just showed you I traveled with 2 fans, so I need chargers for those in addition to my phone or my tablet or, you know, my Fitbit or anything else. Like, I have 100 things I travel with. It's kind of ridiculous, but I love technology. So I recommend something like this. It works really well and it's going to be great for literally any kind of travel. I also like to keep it in my purse because if I'm ever out doing anything at all, it comes in handy. I have my charger with me, so I love carrying that with me too. So that is my holiday gift guide for this holiday season. Definitely check out all these items. They are fantastic. Everything is linked down below if you want to purchase it for yourself or for a friend or a loved one for the holidays. I love that you've stuck with me this far. I appreciate that. And if there's anything that you think of or that you think should have been mentioned, put that in a comment down below because I will check them out. Maybe I've just never tried it. And I love trying new travel products. So let me know below and maybe it'll be in a future YouTube video for a review because I love doing that. And don't forget to like and subscribe. That really helps me out. I'm working towards my goal of 1,000 subscribers. So if you could hit subscribe, that would be fantastic. And every time you hit like, it shows my video to new people that maybe need to see a holiday gift guide for travelers. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you later. Bye. My hair is a hot mess today.